Hello and welcome to my baby stream. It is I, Ellie, aka Keep New. What's up, BA? No riots in this chat. Knock it off. No riots. Hey, what's up, Turtle Cat? Thanks for subscribing. Dang, thank you for 5 months. Dang. Winnie did a little roll for you. What's up, everybody? We out here, we're streaming. I'm like on vacation week right now. We're in the fun employment stage before I start my new job. So yeah, I've been doing like nothing this week except eating good Korean barbecue yesterday. Also, Susan, aka Melodica, gave me some freaking cool presents for my birthday. But this is the best one. Look it. It's a picture of Weenie and the baby. Look at them. It's so cute. So definitely framing that. It has like the iconic grumpy face. And then she got me some cool like cat themed items. I love it. And some candies. Oh, ooh, I didn't show you. Okay, wait, hold on. I forgot. Oh yeah, so Winnie and Baby are like friends now. She's obsessed with her. Like, she sits outside of her little pen and just stares at the baby. But when Winnie was kind of like half awake, I put the baby on my bed, and then they were given a little cuddle. But I went to my friend's house on last week. Last week? I don't know what time it is. But he's like really into those like perler bead things. It's like the arts and crafts we did in the 90s. But look, my friend Walter made this for me. I am the cat now. But also, I made one myself that's based on the Twitch badge. Look! Yeah, raver beads. So I made this one based off of like the badges you get when you subscribe to my channel. Of course, I had to make the grumpiest Winnie of them all. He didn't have exactly the same colors, but I think it's pretty close. So, and then also I made a little bookmark. Look at this. It's a neon cat. This is one uses like the really tiny beads. So they're like really small. And so like when you iron it, it's really thin. So then I'm using it as a bookmark from my book that TikTok influenced me into buying. Yeah. So yeah, I started reading this book. It's called Parable of the Sower. It's interesting. I haven't read books in a long time. Because this is the internet. Let me pull it. Okay. But yeah, this thing is cool. This is really fun. I think I want to make it into a magnet. Like, I think I can put the like magnet tape on the back, and then like I can put it on my fridge. Okay, today we're gonna be doing, well, first of all, let us all acknowledge Her Majesty Winnie. Also, if anyone knows how to like trigger animations of like increasing, decreasing a camera in OBS, holla at me. Because I have time to mess with it. But yeah, so today we're gonna be writing some QMKs. I've had a couple questions in Discord about, you know, how do I start writing my own QMK code. Kim made a neon cat scarf. Ooh, I wanna see. Look at it! Aw, that's cute. I like how it comes out of the mouth. I feel that so much. I was 97 here today. Ew. That's too hot. This is cute. Oh, why is it like highlighted? There you go. Look at that. Yeah, Winnie, she wouldn't move when I wanted to make my bed, so we made a compromise. Look at that. That's so cute. I've never gotten very good at crocheting. I think I have a problem with like visualizing crochet because it's not like knitting is in rows and columns. Imagine liking rows and columns. It's not like we're gonna talk about that today. But yeah, crochet is a little more freeform, and I don't think my brain likes it too much. Work from home allows for shorts with any outfit. Heck yeah. If you're wearing pants and working from home, like what are you even doing? Midday shower kind of days, yeah. Dude, the midday shower is the bomb. Okay, let me pull up what I was working on. Where is this? Midday shower after midday nap. Yes. Okay, so let me I've been working on converting this QMK stuff. Oh, that's OBS. Okay, I was like, why does it look like there's two windows open? Let's see. I've been working on finishing up this keyboard because I had to kind of redo it when I went to submit the pull request. So I basically just need to copy and paste the last part and then I can commit this. So let me pull up. Oh wait, it should be over here. L on the Dread Keys raffle. Oh, did he just submit the invoices? I feel like that one was really popular. The only one of those raffles I won was the archetype, the Kolk Raba. I was like, which one is the one I never get? Yeah, doesn't look like I won either. I always check the spam folder too, since it's run through the website. But you never know, maybe there'll be a re-raffle later. Okay, I just need to copy paste some files over real fast and then we can get into writing some new code. I don't think I started this one board that I think will be perfect to illustrate how to write QMK code for like your first keyboard. Okay, let me copy this. And then I will copy paste this instead of this. Yeah, recently QMK has changed how they're managing like settings. Previously you would write all of your like, and you can still do this, but they've changed it a little bit, I think, to kind of move into well, I have an idea of why they're doing it, but I can't confirm or deny if it's true or not. But basically, normally you would have all your settings in your like config.h file and a rules.mk file. But now what they're doing is you can add a lot more like definitions in the info.json file. And what'll happen is it will basically like anything that you define in config.h or rules.mk will override the rules that you define in info.json now. So technically you can get away without even having a like a config.h now, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let me just copy paste these. I think that's good. So basically, oh, you got an L2? Bruh, rip. I feel like dread raffles are real hard to win. Okay, I'm just gonna put keep new. Oh, is it buffering? My kilobytes look okay on my end. Sometimes Twitch, I have to refresh the page, but let me know if it's still giving you problems. So I'm not having any drop frames over here. Rufio is also in my region, so that's another thing. Is like sometimes regional, like their servers will be bad. Okay, I think we are done here. Your stream buffer is on 1080p. Oh no, graphics cards. Okay, let me copy paste this. So yeah, basically what I did was I used QMK's like new keyboard thing, like the CLI tool, to regenerate the files since it changed a little bit. And default, yep. Okay, that should be fine. 20 megabyte internet baseline buffer, right? So previously, like our config.h would normally have like a ton of definitions. Now everything is moved into this file, and you define it as part of a JSON object. So like our pins, our rows and columns are here. Our processor, our version ID and product ID are here as well. So a little bit different. But yeah, let me commit this and then we can get started on something else. I also don't know what to do with there's this like live Chibios thing showing up. Does anyone have experience with these files? I'm assuming it's just there's like a dependency or something. And it looks like it's just committing a number. I don't know. Oh, but you can see here, like, so see here how like basically I was able to happens when there's changes in the submodules. Do I have to commit these or just ignore them? But you can see the config.h had all this before, and the new way they're doing it removed all of that, and then in the info.json now it holds a lot of that information. Okay, I'm just gonna commit this and then run make get submodules. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I had to re-download QMK MSys because something weird was happening. So if you've never dealt with QMK Code before, I highly recommend downloading this. If you're on Windows, I don't think there's a Mac version yet, but QMK MSys, it's like a terminal that has all the, it'll help you install all the dependencies to get QMK running on your computer. So you can just click on like get started and install the latest release. So you just download this .exe file and then install it and then open it, and it will make your life easier. Okay, so let's go to my QMK folder. I'm just changing the folder, and then we'll do make git submodules. And that should fix our libgbios issue. No rule to make target. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think I added an F. There we go. Okay, so it's doing its thing. Error. Of course there is. Be overridden by checkout. Maybe I'll discard the local changes and then I'll run it again. Yeah, it got big man. It was like, I don't even know you, bro. Okay, let's try this again. There it goes. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. So let me... So yeah, today I'm just gonna go through like how to write your QMK code, not necessarily how to fork off of QMK and do all the Git parts of it, because that could be its own thing. So I'm basically gonna be making a branch on my fork of the QMK repository, and we're gonna write the Baka 40 code today. Okay. And then I'm going to pull down that branch. Then we will get started. Let me close this. Out. Yeah, it stopped showing on my as like a modified file now, so I think we're good. Okay, so I created a new branch called Baka 40, and we're gonna open up the QMK folder. So to start, well, let's start first with what I typically do to start this whole process is I'll create a KLE. So we're gonna use keyboardlayouteditor.com. Let me sign in real fast. I don't think I made a Baka 41 yet. Okay. So here's our KLE thingy. And let me zoom in a little bit. So to start, what I do is we'll create the layout that we want. I wonder if they have like a... Well, I guess we could just start with like a 60 and then go from there. Let me pull up. I need some more information. We need a picture of the Baka 40. Is it still Baka 40, or did they go with the other name? Baka 40 is the final. Okay, cool. I know there were, for a time there was an alternate name. Okay, where is the freaking pictures? Or I guess I could just look up. Okay, here. Perfect. Okay. Finally gave in and went back to Salem. Oh my gosh. So this is a picture of the Baka 40. Little cutie, little baby. I like this one because this is gonna be an easy one for us to do because it's a very small keyboard. So yeah, and then let me pull up. So this basically, like, the pieces of information you need to like do this is a schematic of like what, or at least a diagram of what the rows and columns look like for the switches. So this is a schematic in before my horrible columns picture. So here's the schematic for what this particular board looks like. And it looks kind of wild right now, but basically each of these rectangles that says like mat 1, mat 2, these represent a key switch. And this little triangle arrow looking thing represents a diode. So the one leg of each switch is being connected to a column. And in this case, he's doing something called like multiplexing, where the column actually, the actual trace will represent for two different, or duplex, yes, thank you. It basically is connected to two physical columns on the PCB. So if we look at like our keyboard, normally when you think of like a column, right, it would be like, this would be the first column, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. In this case, the column like electrically is going up here and then it's coming down this way. So these are all connected in one column. And then the other leg that's connected to the diode is connected to a row. So you can see at the end here, there's a row 0 and a row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7. And then at the bottom, you can see the little labels for columns 1 through 6, or 0 through 6. So yeah, so the way that works is because even though this is column 0, each of these switches are on a different row. So even though it looks like they're in the same row, they're not. It's because they're labeled down here. So we'll get into more of that, but it looks confusing at first. And then the other piece of information we need is the controller and how each of these rows and columns and other things are connected to it. So this is a little diagram of the PCB's controller. So this board uses an Atmega 32U4 controller, and then each of these little lines on the sides represents a pin on the controller. So we have like our ground pin, VCCs like the power pin, reset, stuff like that. The main ones we're looking for are the ones that have these little flags connected to it. So you can see it's row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3. And each pin that's connected to a flag, it will tell you like the controller's equivalent or like label for that. So in this case, you can see it says like PD0, PD1. We can ignore the P and just take a look at these numbers and letters here. So for us, row 0 would be connected to D0, row 1 would be connected to D1, row 2 connected to D2, etc. I think technically you can also use these numbers, but you'll see in like QMK configs, they'll refer to them using these, just because I think they can vary depending on the controller. So yeah. So we'll come back to this once we get our stuff together. But for now, what we're gonna do is create our KLE to represent, and we'll recreate what this board looks like in our KLE. So I will pull my image over here so I can see my KLE. But yeah, this is typically what I do first, just because it makes it a little easier. So we're gonna get rid of this row because that's the number row. 40s, she don't even know you. And then, hey, what's up, static? But yeah, so basically are just going to recreate this layout in KLE first. We don't need this key. This one's a 1.25. And then we will shift these keys over. We can get rid of this one. And then this one is a 1.75? Yeah. I'm getting better. I think this one is a 1.752. The labels right now don't really matter because we'll change these eventually. But it's more about getting the physical layout for our purposes. This board is also win keyless. And then the options are, it's a 7U, right? And then, let me see. I don't even know what board I bought. Oh, 6U. Oh, that's right. Okay, because that's the dual 3U option as well. Okay, so let's do 6U. And then get rid of you. Show you how to do the 1U wide blockers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The symmetry on this board is really cute. Okay, so this is basically what our layout looks like. And then there was a dual 3U option also available. I kind of love the dual 3U like on certain boards. It looks really clean. Okay, so we'll include this as an additional option. So what I'm gonna do now is we're actually gonna clear out all of the labels. And then wish Taro had dual 3U. Does GMK Taro have? Oh, you know what I did? Okay, wait. I think what I did, because GMK Taro, the mod color is the same as it's the same color as Analog Dreams, the dark. What was it called? Something Nightmares? Digital Nightmares? Let me pull that up. So the mod color of Tarot actually matches the Analog Dreams, the Digital Nightmares color. So I bought one of these kits. Yeah, I know. The Alpha 3s would be nice. I have the 40s kit, but I think if I could find another 40s, that would be awesome. Just because, yeah, the dual 3U of that color is really nice. But yeah, that's what I picked up this. Also, I didn't know that the alpha color for Analog Dreams is the same color as GMK Kaiju. So the more you know. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is let me pull up our schematic on this side. We're gonna Oh, there's some other legends down here. Oh, time to feed baby. On a scale of 1 to 2, how tall are you? I'm like 1 to 2. I'm probably like 1.75. What's up, Trey Fop? Okay, so our next step is gonna be identifying. Yeah, I'm definitely taller than you think I am. That's all I'm gonna say. Liberation! When there's a SAS framework for programming keyboards, that would be kind of lit. Let's get some nesting up in here. Oh, when he's doing a stretch. Good job, girl. She's gonna dunk on me. That's funny because I had a friend who, like, in her Discord, they were asking for, like, they're like, we need to find a woman who can, like, back squat us. And I was like, I got you guys. I got you. I can back squat you and deadlift you. Me at 1.8. Thank you. Oh, is it meters? I mean, it does make sense. Sultan of Sleep is one of our neighbors in the north. Okay, so our next thing. Okay, so this is what I do because I think it's pretty, but you don't have to do this. When it's like, when there's like, I didn't think that far. It's okay. So when I get like keyboards stuff that's like duplexed, yeah, see, Sultan of Sleep, you're just like, that's, you just know because you're a genius. You didn't even have to think about it, it just happened. What I like to do typically is I like to make the my KLE look like pretty colors. So I know that all of these switches are grouped together, so then I pick like, and you don't have to do this is just something I do because I'm extra, is I'll like pick like a pretty color for each column, and then by the time I'm done it looks like a rainbow. So then I know, okay, that's column 1. My brain's so big I have a smaller brain that does the sucking. So then this will be column 2. And then column 3. I'm guessing it's the left one and the space bar are all in column 3. Or I guess it would be 2. And then 3 would be this one and these ones. And then 4 is these ones. Right? This is me. There's actually a time where like we talked about making a keycap set based off of one of my grids like this. I was like, let's do it. And then I believe it's like this. This will be the last 3. Again, so this is how I typically do it to just get my gradients together, or my like columns together. So yeah. And then the next step is going to be adding numbers in to represent the rows and columns. So I'll usually start, since we know the columns for each of these, and it goes row, comma, and then the column. So we're gonna do comma 0 here. And then we'll do comma 1. Two, oh, 2. And we can reuse this too for when we are creating our via JSON, which is nice. Okay. Now this is where the duplexy part gets a little, not tricky, but just like you just kind of got to pay attention. Is because since the these rows, this row is shared, and then these two switches here, it's the same column but they're different rows. So it'd be row 1 and row 0. So row 0 is the bottom one. So if we follow the trace along, so this first one's gonna be 0 0. So row 0, column 0, and the second one is gonna be row 1, column 0. And then, so yeah, so when you see duplex, it's a little bit different because typically you would have these all be like 0 comma something, because that would be row 0, row 1. But yeah, like electrically this is row 0 and this is row 1, but physically they're in the same like first row, if that makes sense. So it's just something to keep an eye on. So the same thing with these ones. It would be row 2 is the left one, and row 3 is the one on the right. And you can see here too, you can follow the column trace, so it goes up to these switches and then back down. And then same thing for the next one. So the one on the left is 4, 5, and then the last one is going to be row 6. Okay. So yeah, it takes a little bit of practice reading these. But when you like duplex stuff like this, it can save you on the number of pins that you need for your keyboard. So especially for like larger keyboards, you for sure would need it, because at a certain point you can't, your matrix gets too big for the number of pins that are on your controller. So yeah. Okay, then this one seems to be the same. So I'm looking at these like little points and where they're intersecting with the row lines. So we got row 0 is the bottom line and row 1 is the top. So I'm just taking a look, looking at where is this diode connecting to. So then this one too is 0, 1. So yeah, it's the same as the last one. So I'll just go from there. Okay. So now let's go to this one. So column 2, it looks like the same thing. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 is going to be this one. So I should double check with BA on this one, but I have a feeling this one is is going to be the left like split space, and this would be the 6U. Be alright feeding the gremlins. Nice. Yeah, you better go before they start protesting. This will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then this one I believe is 6 because it's connecting here. We can see the row tag here, and then the next one is 7. This is just an educated guess, but I would need to confirm on the like layout view of the KiCad of the PCB to confirm that this is the right one. But when BA gets back, we'll ask him. Usually what I personally do is when I make a schematic, I'll label it like which of the switch options it is. Just because I confuse myself a lot. Oh, when he moved. Hold on, let me adjust the cam. Girl, oh, I can make my bed. Help me make my bed now. Actually, let me put this over there. See if she chooses violence today. Or if she's gonna be a good girl. Alright, so the next one, it's the same thing, except for this last one's gonna be row 7. So I'm gonna just do that first. Bean. You're so extra, girl. Oh. There we go. Say hi, everybody. But don't bite the camera, please. I love just messing with Winnie on this. Say hi, everybody. She's like, so you mean I can bite the camera? Don't bite the camera, just say hello. Look at her. She's little. Okay, so then our next one is gonna be column 4. So this is gonna be the same as the last one. Ooh, thank you all for donating to the Don't Know Business-a-thon challenge. I extended it just a little bit, like a week, because I didn't really stream as much last week. Okay, this one's number 7. So if you have channel points, feel free to use those. Okay, now I'm looking up. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So here's a picture of the PCB. So actually, we got some other layout options we gotta take into account. So it looks like there's some stuff going on over here. Yeah, 3. Okay. So we'll get into how to cover these other options as well. Luckily, they're all attached to, or at least one of them. Oh yeah, because the options are you would either use the 2.25U or you would do 1U. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I understand now. So if we look here, see this area? This area has like 3 different options. One is a 2.25U, which I think we already have. Oh no, we don't have. So currently we have the 1.25. and the 1U. There's also another option for a 1U and then a 1.25U, as well as an option for a 2.25. So we're gonna represent this in here. This. So we're just gonna bring it over this way. I'll put it over here as well. Okay, so this would be then so this key would be part of this one. Like these ones use the same like electrical position. And same with this one, it's also using that. And so we can, so you see how there's like 3 different options? There's this one, and this one. But these 3 keys are all using the same diode, like electrically. So, and you can see that represented here. So see how there's like 3 rectangles stacked on top of each other? Whereas this is like a single switch. This one has 3 switches, but they're all using the same position in the matrix. They're all column 5, row 5, and they share a unified diode. So, and the same thing is going on for the one on the right. So this key, it either can be a 1U or a 1.25U, or just not used at all. And that's represented here with the 2 rectangles stacked on top of each other. So those are also column 6, row 5. Yeah. And then there seems to also be another option in the corner. And that one is gonna be here. So I'm assuming it's a 2U. Yeah, so let's add a 2U. Gremlins, they're fed. They're not protesting anymore. Okay, so then this 2U is also in this position, so it'll be column 6. No, honestly, this is like, it's a lot to take in because there's a lot going on. So this switch, or this one actually sits in the same position. Like you can replace that with this. Oh yeah. So it looks like that. So yeah, I think that's all of the PCB options now. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. Alright, so now that we have all our options, let's check out the 5th column. What are you doing? Oh, she's settling in. You cutie. Okay, so our 5th column we have here. So it looks like we have position 0 and 1. So we'll do. So this is row 0, row 1. Then we have one that's in row 2, and you can see the little dot here, and it's the row 2 flag. Let me move this over here. Then our next switch is going to be row 4, column 5. So that will be the one that has the multiple options. So that's going to be row 4, column 5. This one is also row 4, column 5. And same as this one. And then our last switch in this column is here. So this is column 5, row 7. And then let's do our last column. So this one is going to be column 6, row 0. So these 2 switches share a diode, so we can do that. And then we have row 3 would be our next switch. And then our last one is going to be row 5. Oh. So we are done for this part. I'm also going to add a name to this one and save this. Okay, so how does this help us now? So what we're gonna do now that we know like our layouts here, we can add this to our next part, and basically this will make it a lot easier for us to do the next part. So okay, let me create a new folder for our thingy. Hey, thank you for following Sylphonic37. How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna go back to QMK MSys, and we're going to, I wonder if I can zoom in on this. No, I don't know how to do it. We're gonna make a new keyboard, so we just need to do QMK new - keyboard, and that will pull up their like command line tools. The keyboard name is gonna be the Baka 40. We'll put my username. And then here they try and ask you like, what's the default layout? Since this is a 40, it doesn't really fall into any of these categories. But if say like you were making a 65 or like a TKL or something, what it would do, it would pre-generate the layout files for you, and then you could go in and like adjust it. I need to make an animated graphic of some kind to show how a matrix works. Ooh. I don't have skills, otherwise I'd help you. And then here too, it asks you which MCU you're using. In our case, we're using an Atmega 32U4, which is number 18 on this list, which is the default choice, so you can just hit enter. And so from here, it should have created a new folder for us. So it did, called Baka 40. And it will create a keymap folder with a keymap.c file. This one just has like an ortho, but we'll come back to that. It creates a config.h file, info.json, which a lot more settings are now defined in info.json, which is kind of cool. And then a rules.mk folder and a readme. So yeah. So from here, this is where we can now start to define some things for our keyboard. So let's start with, we'll go to our info.json first. So the keyboard name is the Baka 40. The manufacturer, I guess it would be, should I just put Chewy's name? Or like Chewy and Blind Assassin? We'll do that. We got Baka 40. Boom Magic. We can leave all of these settings. There aren't any LEDs on this board, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so this is where we do need to add some stuff. So the matrix pin. This is where we define like which pins on our controller. Blind chew noob. Ew. This is where we like define like which pin is connected to which part of the matrix. So in like an array, this would be like position 0, position 1, 2, 3, and so on. It's kind of like a list. Rufio gives Studio back, please. It's like, okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so this is a picture of like our controller, and the pins that were used. So in this case, actually I think I could probably like, let me see if I can make this smaller so we can do a side by side. Okay, you can at least see half of it. So here, our columns. I'm just gonna delete these. So for us, column 0 would be on the right. Let me put it like here. So for us, column 0 is gonna be down here. So this is, it says PD6 is the associated pin. We can ignore the P and just do D6. So that would be for column 1 or 0. Column 1 would be D7. Column 2 is B7. 3 is B4. 4 is B5. 5 is B6. 6 is C6. And I think that's all the columns. So we got column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we do the same thing for our rows. Let's see. Row 0 is on this side. So row 0 is going to be D0. Row 1 is D1. Row 2 is D2. Row 3 is D3. Row 4 is D5. And then row 5 is on this side. So row 5 is D4. Row 6 is B3. And row 7 is B7. Cool. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So yeah, that's, since we don't have any like LEDs or anything else, that's pretty much all we need from this controller part of the schematic. Yeah, it's not too hard. Luckily. In terms of vendor ID and product ID, I'm going to grab the same vendor ID as what's on the Baka 70. So I can find that in config.h. So VID stands for vendor ID. We'll replace that. And then for the 70, this was the product ID was 06970. So we're gonna do 6940 for this one. So the vendor ID and product ID you just make up. As long as they don't match anything else in the QMK repo, you should be fine. Technically, I think you're supposed to register these numbers, but we don't know her. I think that's everything for now. So the last part we gotta do, well, there's two parts, is hey, what's up, Double Day? Yep, so this is the Baka 40 we're working on. So the last two parts we gotta do is create the layouts, and we'll use our little KLE for that. And then the second part we gotta do is create our key maps. So that's mapping our layouts to the actual keys that are gonna be pressed. And typically, like if you're compiling your own QMK, like, and making changes to it, that's where you're gonna usually make changes, is the key maps. Real register numbers are stupid expensive. Yeah, that's why I was like, we don't even know her. Sedge, hopefully someone doesn't like it and I can cop it, not huge markup. Yeah, I'm sure someone will be broke and might sell you their Paco 40. Just come at me when I'm like really broke sometime, okay? And then that's how you'll get one. Missed from when Tree posted. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was like a private buy, and then I think he opened up like a couple spots. But he wanted to keep it like really like low maintenance, so not too many units. Because I think they're getting Cerakoted too, or are they just getting anode? I can't remember. I just heard tiny baby keyboard, give me money please. And I said, okay, I got you. Wanna sell Bacchus? Oh my gosh, no, BA out here charging too much. Everyone cancel him. Cancel. Okay, so let's do our layouts. I'm really curious now. Wait. Is that what this is? Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay, wait. Wait, what? Hold on. Is it 0? Okay, 2030. And then that would be the position. And that would be the electrical. Wait. Is this real or fake? Because then it would be pulling in this layout from... Oh no, we still need to define our own. Okay, I was like... Why I'm freaking out is because I noticed they recently changed the way that info.json is like created. And I posted in... Yeah, so... MechFix and Chill, this is new. Like, since I updated my MSys, it started doing this. And I was like, whoa. So what normally would happen is like you define your definitions in rules.mk and config.h. They've changed it so that you can define everything in info.json, and then it will override, like say you do define something in config.h or rules.mk, it will override your definitions in info.json. So like you don't have to do your matrix pins in config.h anymore, you can do it here. And like features, these are all from rules.mk, you do it here as well. It'll still work if you do it the other way, but it will check first if it's in info.json, and then if it's not, or if you have something defined in the normal files, then it will override. But that's why I was confused about this part. But actually, I think what this is doing is it's taking the layout, like it's using their predefined layouts like ortho 4x4, and it's defining like what position it is in the electrical matrix as well as its position like physically. But I'm gonna come back to this. I have a suspicion. My suspicion is that they're going to try and not necessarily merge Vile into QMK, but I talked to one of the collaborators a while ago, and they wanted to essentially do something similar to like what Remap is doing and Via, where you can like change it. And actually Vile has their online editor as well. I think they're trying to do that is to turn the QMK configurator into a web-based like real-time configurator. So you just plug in your keyboard, make the changes, no flashing. That's my suspicion, because they talked about it before. This was like a couple years ago when I talked to the dude. Because they said like if they could get via via functionality in the QMK configurator, that would be like the dream, is what when I talked to the one guy. But I just haven't had time to help them. Yeah, no, same. Like Via is kind of obsolete at this point, especially since Vile is like has a lot of the functionality that they've just haven't published yet. Like we really don't have a need for Via anymore. But yeah, I'm curious about this though, because I think this is what I'm thinking it is. That's kind of cool. There's a lot of work being done for a proper protocol to talk to keyboards over USB, all of you. But that's actually documented. I know that's the thing, right? Is because it's closed source, there's only a handful of people who can contribute. And so like that's I think where an open source community relying same McFix and chill. I felt the same way. And like I think the person who wrote, I don't know if you guys remember that like whole QMK like the VIA like PR where they said like is VIA dead? Like I think they brought up a good point, is that like, or at least brought to our attention the fact that we have a community that is heavily reliant on a closed source software. So like if they just wanted to disappear, which I'm not saying they ever would, but it's like you kind of, if they did, then there's a whole people that are reliant on that are screwed. And I think that's too where Vile came in to like meet that. Oh yeah, that issue was really funny. I was like, what the heck? It was super funny. I was like, y'all are a bunch of nerds. Like, this is hilarious. But I think I never realized until that point, like, how much the community relies on VIA, or had relied on VIA, and how much, if we don't have an alternative, like, so many people would be screwed. Because I'm very lazy to compile my own QMK. I can do it, but I don't like to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's create a new file. And we're gonna call this baka40.h. I'll move it up. And then I think we should probably make a C file too. Love the functionality of VIA too much to try and compile it myself. Yeah, it's like, it's too convenient. That's why I'm like, why would I want to compile it myself? I mean, there's obviously some higher level like stuff you can do with those, but like if you compile it yourself, but I'm not that deep. Like I'm not in these streets yet. Like 42 Moon's going out of his way to offer to help in that third. Oh, I know, right? So sad. That's the thing, is like, it is a community. There are people that can and want to help, you know what I mean? So it's like, it just kind of it feels weird to have it be closed source, but I understand their reasoning for it. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's do our layouts. So I usually just copy paste from another file first because I'm very lazy. And then we'll go from there. So what this file does, so it's called baka40.h. This lets us define layouts. And then basically the layouts are linked, they define like physically what the electrical, like how the electrical matrix is connected to each switch physically. And then when we create our key map files, the key codes that we define will match up to this one-to-one. So, I don't know why each starts with the K, but it starts with the K. And then these represent the row and column that exists. So, if we go back to our KLE, for us, we have like column 0, 0 would be this one. 1, 0 would be, I don't think it's on here, or it's like somewhere later, but basically these match up in a way. So I'm just gonna start doing it because it's kind of hard to like define this, but let me do like that so you can see at least what's going on. So the top half of this file is the like how the like keyboard is mapped out, and then the bottom half just shows like which of the actual electrical positions we're using. You can technically put whatever in the layout macro. Doing K is just convention. Oh, okay, so you could do whatever you wanted and then just define it here. Okay, let's do this. So we have So this is represents our first position, 0, 0. So then it'll be 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 3, and so on. Okay. So, oh, I missed one. Okay, 1. So each of these numbers represents the row and then the column, which and it matches up with what we have here, just minus the comma. And then the next row. So actually, I'll do. I guess which. This 1, 2. You know what? There's so few switch options. I think I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do all of the options. Do I want to do all of the options? Let's do our all first. Okay. Basically, yeah, so it's like duplex. It looks like this. So these switches are like one column. These are a column. Yeah, I like to in my KLEs, I like to like make it like I like for visually, so I know which column I'm on. I like to like color code them. Yeah, so it looks pretty. Okay. But it's fun to pick the colors. That's like literally what I'm about. Hey, what's up? Enamushiki, Frank, what's up? If you don't follow Frank, definitely go check him out. I'm excited for the Long Beach meetup. You're in my hood. I was telling my friend about it last night, actually. You sold out? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that park that it's gonna be at is super close to me. Like, I've been debating if I'm gonna ride my bike there or not. Rufio out here. Bruh. I knew it. Flipper. Flipper for life. Only ride your bike if it's not. I know, right? Ugh. Yeah, that's true. Next month is gonna be hot. Luckily, that park is right next to a river, so like, usually the ocean breeze will like come up. But yeah, pain. I'm not looking forward to the heat. Oh yeah, so we're writing QMK code today. This is for the Baka 40 keyboard. Yeah, so it's not too complex since it's a pretty small board. Which I thought would be a good way to show what to do. Okay, so this one. I'm gonna do K62. Actually, I'm just gonna do like this because I don't really care. K72. K73. Okay, so that should be all of our friends. So this one will contain all of the possible electrical positions. And then the next one we're gonna do, I think, will be the default layout, which I'm gonna pick whichever one I like the best. Or I guess like, do you think like not this one? Do you think like this layout would be the default? The split, I guess the split backspace, split right shift, and then the 6U spacebar? Rufio wins Steerco becomes worst flipper in history. Okay, yeah, we could do the dual 3U. Because I think the two switches were connected. No, they're separate. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I like split as default. And then if they're big bar weirdos, they can figure it out themselves. Okay, so our next task we gotta do is basically like this is the layout, and this part just tells like the computer like which matches up to like which position in the array. Since yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, when you do the face hug, she's so cute. Are you baby? Oh my gosh, she's showing off. Okay, so basically we tell it like which ones we actually used. And we don't need this, I don't think. So here we did use K01. K15 I think is the highest we went to. So I'm putting for the places where we didn't use it, but just like these space characters or like underscores. You can define like, normally it would be this would go here, like case E underscore no. But you can create like your own definition or like variable here for what this represents this now. It just makes it look a little nicer. And no is kind of aggressive. But yeah, so same thing here. No! And then this one, we never actually used 3.5. I don't think. One, two, yeah. And then 4s, 4, 5. We go up to 5. And then 5, 3, 4. We don't use 5, 5, but we do use 5, 6. Let's see, column 1, row 2 should be K10. Column 1. 2. Oh yeah. Yes. Thank you. I'm like, thank you to my spell checkers. Okay, 6. We got 0, 1, 2. That's it. And then 7 is just 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, hopefully this makes some sense. So basically we're just defining here which ones we actually used. And this is what I think would actually be like the rows and the columns, like how it's set up. Whereas this is just kind of like a representation of how the rows and columns are physically laid out. Okay, so we're gonna do one more, and we're gonna do this for the default layout. We can just reuse this. So default layout would have split backspace, split right shifts. Okay, and then it would have the... Oh, I guess it would be just fine to have the one. Because I think... Yeah, I think it would be fine. Yeah. I'm just trying to think like, I think it would be fine to just have the one key map and expose all of them. No. Hello, Tanya. How's it going? Because I was trying to think like for the via key map, I think it would be fine. Because it would pick it up on the JSON file. Let's just leave it as one and then see what happens. If we run into any weird things, then we can adjust. Alright. Our next step would be our key map. Well, we could do our info.json part now. So we're gonna change this, our layout name, to be default to match what's in the in our other file, our Baka 6 or Baka 40 file. And then we're going to I'm going to delete our additional options. Well, I'm going to delete them, but I won't save it, so we can go back to it. And do it like, wait, I'm trying to figure out if I want... Oh, okay, people usually do that one. Okay. We'll do like this. And we'll just grab our raw data from here. And then there's a website called KLE to QMK Converter. Wait, no, that's not the one I want. I want the... There's like an info.json specific... Oh yeah, KLE to QMK info.json. I'll put this in the chat. Also, be sure to follow Tanya. She's amazing. So when we convert it, it'll try to like create your info.json file. What I want to do is just copy paste like from the layouts part of it. So we'll just copy that. And let's make our window a little bigger. And let's go to info.json. So basically it's replacing all of this part. Actually, I think I did the whole layout section. There we go. Yeah, we're writing QMK for the Baka 40 right now. Alright. So it'll look like this. So we have our layouts. And inside of there's an object that has each of the different layouts. This name should match the name that's defined in your Baka 40.h file or your .h file. Is the PCB gonna be QBIMs? No. This PCB is from Blind Assassin. So to test this, if it's working or not, we can go to the QMK Configurator. You're gonna hit Control-Shift-I, and then you can open up your info.json file. So we're gonna go to the Baka 40, and then if it's working, it will show your layout here, which it is. So we got a little cutie. But yeah, let me put this back how I had it because we're gonna reuse this for VS. You're an Adam girl, but have you tried the QMK extension for VS Code? Oh, I haven't tried that. I'll have to try it. I'm trying to move towards VS Code. just because I was doing this tutorial about TypeScript stuff, and the way that they have the terminal integrated, I was like, Adam, I don't even know her. Like, this is amazing. So I'm trying to learn more about it. Alright, so our info.json is looking good. Our last step is going to be working on our key map. And actually, since we're going to do a VIA version of this, we'll create our folder as well. So to create like a VIA version, you basically create a keymap.c file and a rules.mk file in the VIA folder. In the VIA file, you just write VIA underscore enable yes and LTO enable yes. And then in the key map, we'll copy paste whatever we do from the default one. VS Code is nice. I switched from Sublime Text ironically, but couldn't go back. Sublime. I remember when Sublime was like, all the cool people had Sublime. And I was like, I'm lazy. Okay, so I'm changing this here to be the same as the name of this one, the layout underscore default. Hey, what's up? What's up, Abracadaniel girl? Ooh, thank you, Double Day. Double Day knows me well. He knows I forget things, so he sends it to me on Discord. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's go to our key map file. Still have my license to Sublime, still the fastest to work or switch on. Oh, okay. Not being web transpiled. Oh, yeah, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I remember Sublime Text when it first came out and everyone was losing their minds because they loved the it just looked real nice, because I think at that point I was using like, it was a while ago, I think I was using like Eclipse and like Notepad++. And then when Sublime came around, I was like, ooh, girl, who is she? Yeah, Eclipse is gross. It's the worst. So I was like, man, this sucks. Okay, let me pull up the picture. So now we're gonna be actually like adding our key codes for like key presses. I'm just gonna do, yeah, okay, yeah. And I don't remember QMK key codes. QMK key codes list, please. Okay, let's find escape. So yeah, from here I'm basically just recreating what's on the keyboard. Would be KC Q. Delete these. I'm gonna just delete all of these. And then these numbers here like represents the layer that you're working on. Okay, what the heck is this one? I have Notepad++, but yeah, I mean it works, but it's like, it just feels like old and sad. But if it works, it works. Don't even matter. Okay, we got the left brace. I guess, do people typically put like, for this layout, what keys do you typically put on these two? Like backslash and backspace and delete? I'm still doing fake 4D. Worst part is you can't just easily make it Dracula themed. Dracula theme is pretty cool on the computer. I guess I'll just do. You decide the layout. Oh no! Wait, okay, let's look at like a minivan. Oh my gosh. Making me do work? Ridiculous. What else is there? Whole? Wait, which one's the one I just bought? Crew? 40 people don't come. Like, don't commit their stuff into here. I'm just gonna look up van and we'll pick a keyboard. Okay, let's try this. Face. Okay, then the next one. Okay, what the freak is this one? Oh, KC semicolon. And then enter. Okay. Yeah, because that should map to that, and then the next one. The shifts I got wrong the last time I typed it out the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Okay. Then we'll do the. What is this called? Oh, I guess it's the comma key. And then it would be the dot. And then we got a little right shift. What would the function key be? Like momentary? We'll do MO. So we'll move a layer. That's all. Okay, then this is where we would need to add 3 spaces. Right control and then, or not right, alt. Then right control. Okay, I think that's right. Let's what I'm thinking is we'll try compiling this just to see where the errors are, because for sure there's gonna be errors. Before I get into like multiple layers and stuff. There we go. Okay. Info.json specifies 43 keys. C macro specifies 44. That would be... Is it this one? So that'll be 44. Okay. So then our info.json, are we missing a key? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what's wrong. It's thinking that the middle one. Dang it, I am gonna have to do. Yeah, because since we did for the so what's happening is basically the info.json, like in our KLE, we had these two keys were brought up and the spacebar removed. So in the where we defined like where all the keys are, it's counting that there were a total of 44 keys because this big spacebar was there, but in the info.json with our layouts, it was missing this key. So we might need to do like the default one, which has the split space, and then have a big bar key map be separate, is what I'm thinking. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, well let me update the default one. So we will remove number 7.2. And then we'll do another one. Hey, what's up, Jim Bim? Yeah, Winnie is sleeping. What should we call it? Just like that big bar? And then that would be 7.2. And then we can get rid of 6.2 and 7.3. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll try compiling again. Thinking that should fix it. Yeah, Winnie is she's the true star of this stream. She is very sleepy because she's been working hard. Oh, she's dreaming. Okay, here we go. Errors. Past 44 arguments. Okay, so yeah, so in my key map now we can remove that extra space. And let's recompile. And then once we're done with this one, we can make a big bar key map that's separate. And then we can also prepare our JSON file for via. There we go. So it compiled. So now let's make a we'll do maybe like 2 layers. I still haven't found a good way of doing this. Because basically I just don't want to like I think what gets me messed up sometimes with writing this is like there'll be like one too many of this this key, which is like supposed to be, I think it's transparent or something. Basically it stands for like nothing being there, like in the switch position, like blank. Okay, so we'll change this to 1, and then we'll do one more. Just need to change this to 2. Okay, compile one more time. Because usually what will happen is, like, say there's a mismatch in the number of like the transparent one, it'll say like there was so many, like 44 defined but only 43 arguments seen or something like that. It's typically where you get most of your errors from. Okay, so it compiled perfectly. So now let's make another key map. We're gonna call it big bar, and inside that folder we'll create a keymap.c file, and we'll just copy paste this whole file into there. And then we're going to remove one of the spaces and remove one of these from each of the key maps. Basically, you're losing a switch in the bottom row. And then let's try compiling that. Okay, there's an issue now. So it says undeclared here, not in a function. Oh, I forgot to change this. So we need to change this to match what's in our baka40.h file. This is what tells the key map like which layout to use. Look at the Winnie, she looks so comfortable. She's been really good with the baby cat lately. Like, she's friends with the baby. And they were like giving a little cuddle. She's cleaning the baby. It's really cute. You would like to see the baby? Okay, let me go get the baby. We have our friend. Here's baby. Here, let me switch cameras. So here's the baby. Say hello. Say hi. Yeah, we've been taking care of this baby. She's getting bigger. She's, look at, say hi. Say, look at my belly. She's still a little wobbly. She's running now though. Say hi to your friend. Look, friendship. Winnie loves the baby. Let me switch to... Look at this. I am too getting bigger. Ah, same. Here. Little look into the baby life. They're really cute together. She's kind of mischievous though. Huh? Say hi! But yeah, Winnie loves her. Say hi! Aw, it's your friend. Good baby. I know she was just a potato. She actually has legs now. The power of friendship, y'all. Look at this. Ridiculous. She's been wanting to play with Winnie so bad though. Look at these babies. Ooh, somebody gonna get a little bite in there? Yeah, she's like, come on. Is Winnie your friend? Hey, what's up, Starlight Games? Trying to Franken switch? What kind of switches are you making? I'm sorry. The cat stream is too strong. It's distracting all of us. Are you? Oh my gosh. You're too cute. Ew. Why are you guys babies? Gateron brown bottom with epsilon top. Oh, interesting. I honestly haven't like gotten too into Franken switching, but I think I need to try more. No, baby, you cannot eat the artisans. Turning my brain off, been slamming my head against MSIS this evening. Oh no. Yeah, I was having some issues with mine, but I ended up just having to, well, I uninstalled MSIS, I reinstalled it, and then updated the Git submodules, and that fixed my issue. Are you being a good girl, Winnie? Okay, Winnie, you and baby, don't attack the camera, please. So yeah. But yeah, things are going pretty good. We're working on the Baka 40. Might end up just cleaning off my firmware and starting fresh. Yeah, that's what I ended up. I didn't have to like reinstall QMK, but I did reinstall MSIS because it was giving me problems. They made some recent updates, and especially like how you define like your configuration is different now too. So it's pretty interesting. I'm also thinking we might not need the .c file because we don't have any we'll see what happens if I move it to the trash. Okay, so we just finished the big bar. Yeah, I have a feeling because it seemed like they had made some big changes and it was breaking my setup. But yeah, basically what's happening is they moved a lot of the configuration stuff into info.json. So like you define your like matrix pins and stuff and like your IDs and everything in here. Baby, why are you being so cute? Ugh. Sorry, I need to look at this for a second. I make 100 times before, no issue, and then I keep getting an EE problem. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, QMK can be fussy sometimes. I'm like, we need to take a break from some codes again because there's some beans being showed right now. Oh my gosh. Baby, look at her. You're so cute, bro. This is the craziest thing. I'm like, I can't even look at Cole right now. I love the baby's black beans. Yeah, I like them too. She has like little boots and then she has the little beans. Ma'am, what are you doing? The camera? She's like, I'm the real star. Just don't knock over the camera. Okay? And proceeds to try to knock over the camera. Are you baby? Are you baby? No biting me. No. Only kisses. No. Only kisses. I've been trying to teach her not to bite hands, but it's not working very well. She's kind of in like a Menace Zumi phase right now. She tries to bite everything. And now she's crawling. Uh-oh. Where are you going? That's right, get back here. Go be friends with Winnie. There you go. Be friends with Winnie. Hey Winnie, make sure the baby don't fall off the bed. I'm afraid she's gonna fall in the crack of my bed in the wall. And I'm like, I don't want to have to dig you out of there, girl. I'm sorry. Okay, so one thing we do need to do is create, update our info.json a little bit. So I'm going to delete these real fast. So this will be for our big bar layout. And then we'll just grab the raw data and go back to that convert KLE to info.json. Hit convert. Okay, and then we'll grab from this layout down and copy that. And if we go back to our QMK and go to the info.json again, we can do a comma here and then add that in. And we'll call this layout a big bar. So now if we open up that file again in the configurator, so Control-Shift-I, you can load in your own custom info.json files to test. If we load that in, we should now have the default view, which has the split space bar, and then a big bar, which has the bigger bar. Are you being a good girl? I thought she went in the crack, but she's just sitting there. Good baby. Please do not hit the camera. Nope. She's not strong enough to knock it, hopefully. How dare you? Did you learn that from Winnie? Stop! Come here. Oh, you're too baby. You're too baby. How could you do that? Where are you going? You showing this against terms of service. Cover your butt. Cover your butt. Where are you going? Where are you going? Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. She thinks she can jump too. That's the other bad part. Oh! Oh my gosh, it's not that serious. Oh my gosh. It's not that serious. She's like crying like she's dying. The drama. Winnie, take care of the baby. You can do it. I think I'm gonna move this over here so that they don't try to knock it over. Hey, what's up, Thok Thumbs? Trying to keep an eye on baby while we work on some codes. Okay, so this is done. Girl, do not go in the crack. Okay. I'm just gonna take the default key map and copy paste that into the VIA one. And I'm gonna add like one more level. So it has 4 layers now. Because I think, well, let's open VIA and take a look. By default, they do, yeah, 4. You can increase or decrease the number of layers too. There's a way to do that. But we should be good solid at 4. And then let's go back to our KLE. Because right now we're pretty much done with QMK. The only other thing I would need to do is update my README file. And basically it's just information about the keyboard. But as far as the key maps go, we're done. So now I'm gonna go back here. Better be good. She's like trying to like scratch stuff. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to, well, I'm gonna copy paste this because I like my colors. And I don't want to get rid of my colors. So we'll leave those there. So for the VIA stuff, you can do this in KLE as well, and we'll just reuse what we got. So if we look at the docs, and then the layout section, they like for the key colors, they want CCC for the alphas. I think the only thing this affects is in VIA, it'll show you like, especially for the accent keys, it'll show like those as a different color in VIA. So they like to have like the mod keys be like one color, and then the accent keys like enter escape a different color. You don't have to do this. This is just extra. But yeah, so mod keys would be these ones. Look, the fly touched me. Ah! What's going on? Okay, so the only other thing we need to do for VIA is for VIA to have like additional options. Like, you know, like you can like from a drop down choose like I want to split or unsplit right shift, split backspace, stuff like that. We need to create like groups. So the first would be like for backspace. You can do that by in the lower right corner, you're gonna put the group number and then like the group option. So in this case, our first group would be the split backspace. So we're gonna do group 0 and then option 0. So it looks like this. Oh, you know what? I need to put it here. So it's the bottom right corner, and then this for the full backspace it would be group 0, so it's the same group as these two keys, and that would be option 1. So this is how VIA knows like which keys should be replaced when we choose a different option. And then same thing for the spacebar. We can do kitten in the cam, kitten in the cam. Yeah, she's running around. She's being naughty, but I'll see if I can get it closer now that she's like kind of figured a spot where she wants to stay. She keeps investigating the camera and then like attempting to knock it over. Say hi, girl. What are you doing? She's like, what? You did not punch the camera. You did not punch the camera. I got it on tape, fool. She's about to pounce on it. Oh, naughty. How dare you? You know what you did. Girl. Girl, I got it on HD. She's bad. Winnie's been teaching her bad habits. Okay, so next we'll do, I guess, how would you define these 3 shift options? It would be like full shift, split. I don't know how to go. Well, anyways, we'll call this group 1. So I'll say group 1, option 0. Group 1, option 1. Oh, and this is also option 1. And then this would be group 1, option 2. And then our spacebar would be group 2. So option 0 would be full space. Or actually, let's switch that. I want the split spacebar to be the default one. And this would be the option. So this would be option 1. And then these 2 keys will be option 0. Okay. So that's what we need for our VIA file. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not too complex, luckily. Hey Bean. Bean is being really good today. He's trying to set a good example for Baby. But Baby don't listen. And now she's stalking Winnie. Are you gonna pounce on Winnie? Look at her. She's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Girl. She's bad. Alright, so to finish up our VIA stuff, well, I'm gonna save this here, and then I'm gonna delete these keys for a second so we can get our raw data for this. So I'm just gonna copy this. And then Kaylee has like some sort of JSON formatting error in it, so I usually go to just JSON formatter. I just googled like JSON formatter and I'll paste that in there. And it'll pick up on any errors. So our next step, I need to create a branch in the VIA repository. Let me do that in my repo. Okay, GitHub. Okay, let's update our branch. Okay, so I'm creating a new branch off of VIA's repo called, I'm just gonna call it Baka40. And then I will pull that into my local repo. Okay, check that out. Okay, so now let's open up the VIA folder. Okay, so we'll create a new folder called Baka40, and inside we'll create a new file called baka40.json. I'm just gonna copy paste what's in this file and we'll edit it. So the name is going to be Baka40. The vendor ID and product ID we need to pull from our QMK. So if we go to our info.json file, our vendor ID is this 0xBaka. And then our product ID is 6940. So there's no lighting. Our matrix is they're asking for the number of rows and columns. So we have 8 rows. Yeah. Yes. And then we have 7 columns. 7 columns, 8 rows. And then in Keymap, this is where we're going to copy paste what came from our what is it called? What is it called? Our Kaylee. I was like, what is it called? Okay, so we'll just copy paste that here. Larry.json. Ew. Oh wait, I think I need to. Save that and we can test this. At least we can test to see if it's formatted correctly. We open Via and go to the design tab and you hit load. Oh, baby's here. She's running around on this side now. And she's looking to attack my sweatshirt. And the camera. Girl, what are you doing? Now she's looking like she might try to attack Winnie again. Okay, so there's unexpected token, so let's just double check. Oh, I think I'm missing a opening array bracket thing. Try that again. Property length of undefined. Okay, let's double check our JSON. Copy this. And then let's look at layouts. Okay, layouts should be layouts. Keymap should be an array. Girl, what are you doing? Excuse me. Why are you attacking the camera? Stop. The camera didn't do anything to you. That's what I mean. She's like in the zoomy stage where she's just trying to bite everything and like run around really fast. Oh, you're gonna do the sides? This scary. What are you doing? Did you just hiss at me? See, she's crazy. Winnie's like, I did not sign up for this. Where are you going? She's crazy. Girl, you got her high energy. Is running all over. Alright, so Keymap. Yeah, I think it's here. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. So it's showing up now in our thingy. We can show the matrix, and that all looks good. When he is over here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say, oh, my big girl. Say hi. Are you being a good girl for the baby? Huh? Okay, see ya. See you later. What are you doing, girl? Alright, so I think we are done actually. Yeah, it's not too complicated. I mean, it is complicated, but the number of like parts you have to put together isn't too bad. Let me compile the VIA version and I will send to people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This particular board doesn't have any LEDs, so we don't have to configure any of that. But once I update the README file, I can pretty much just submit the pull request after it's been tested. But baby, what are you doing? Are you baby? Don't stop the stream until you give the points. Okay. It'll just turn into baby stream. Baby attacking the camera stream. Girl. He's so cute. Don't attack the camera. No. No, no, no. Don't bite my hand. No. It's not good. Babies don't do that. Only little. Oh. She scared herself. Okay, I gotta go put baby back, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Baby is secured in her bed. What do I need to do? Oh, so I had a good idea for the Bad at Business-a-thon. Raid loading, yeah. What's up, Marquis? Let me send you these files, BA, and then. Okay. Baka 40. Send you the VIA one. Oh! Hello! Hi, Alex Sodos and friends. What's up? Hello. Welcome to my baby stream. Hi. How's your stream go? Oh my gosh, BA. This was a scam. Blind Assassin scam so he could get his channel points. Welcome to my stream. Oh my gosh, Double Day. Bruh, Double Day, thanks for the gift subs. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm Ellie, aka Keep New. Today my stream's not that exciting. We've just been writing QMK code. Oh, you did miss the kitten appearance because she's so cute. But she was getting a little too crazy. She kept biting the camera. But yeah, we're just finishing up writing some QMK code for the Baka 40 keyboard. I don't know if you know this board. It's a 40% designed by Chewy of Mexon Deck and Blind Assassin. So we just finished writing the QMK for it and testing the VIA. So yeah, I was actually gonna try and find somebody to raid. Oh, you're 6 points. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm streaming still so that Blind Assassin can donate his 2K points to my. We have a community challenge right now going called the Bad at Business-a-thon. So if you don't know, I'm bad at business, according to somebody on Twitch chat. And so when we hit the challenge, then I'll be doing like a longer subathon type of stream. But I think I'll probably, rather than it being like sub oriented, I think I'll do like I'll pick a charity and do like a charity stream for that because I much prefer doing that. But yeah, so once we hit the, I think it was 100,000 points. I can't remember offhand. Then we'll do that, and then I actually had a pretty good idea for what I want to do in that stream. I'm gonna try and get some people on who are good at business, since I am bad at business. And just have some fun. We'll probably round up some giveaway items. But yeah, I hope you all had a good stream and enjoying Alex's stream. Oh, thank you for the follow, not pork jowl. Good at business. You're 100k away. Oh, are you so close? Okay, but yeah, I actually have this week off, so I'm gonna try and stream like tomorrow in the morning probably, and on Friday. Cause I'm on fun employment right now. Your girl got a new job. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm looking. I was trying to think of like, oh, thank you for following Flinty Neptune. We're getting hacked by good deals. EPBT Aesthetic. If you didn't know, Aesthetic has completed color matching. So should be going into the production queue shortly. But yeah, so this is what like when you're creating like a VIA JSON file for like your keyboard, it'll look something like this. And it's listed with the rows and columns or the numbers that are on each key. And then we also have like different options. Been waiting for EPBT Aesthetic. Yeah, so the final color for the Baka 40 is actually going to match the pink of EPBT Aesthetic. So I'm excited to have my first like pink keyboard. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do now. Well, I need to make a list of like keyboard things that I still need to build. Pink will be cool. So the reason I picked pink was because I got the Baka 70 in white, and I think it will look good with Pizza Rat. When Pizza Rat happens, if Pizza Rat happens, no, it will happen. We're manifesting it. All right, BA, did you donate your points yet? Not yet? Okay, well, I have some other PCB things to work on. Actually, let's switch over to your board. Well, another one of your boards. Should be any second. Okay, well, let me, I'm gonna commit this code and then, or actually, let me, I need to open up Imager or whatever. How do you say it? Imgur or Imager? Because I've heard like both things and I don't know what's right. Save image as Image. Okay. Imager. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't too sure because I always called it Imgur. And I was like, I don't think this is right. Okay, let me pull up. I think the last piece of this, we just needed to add the image to the readme, and then I can commit this. See, it's not just me. Okay, let me update this. Grab the link. Okay, so if we go to the readme.md, we're basically going to be replacing this here. Hey, you got your points in. Okay, and then let's do... Oh, that's not what I want. Oopsies. I think there was like a... Oh, embed post. No, that's not it. I thought it was grab link. To community? No, that's not it. I know, right? It's so annoying. I don't know why it's still like a thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. And then... Yeah, I think that's it. So we can commit this code. Yeah. Because there's no like encoders or anything, right? It was just the switches. Oh, I opened VIA on accident. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me commit this and then we should be good. Yeah, I've been working on so there were some because they changed the way that like QMK is written now with the info.json file. I basically was like rewriting the Corona firmware keyboard. Ooh, got emos. Okay, let me push this. But yeah, I basically was rewriting the Corona to use the new format, so we can try compiling that right now. Because I just want to make sure it's still working. I think I've copied everything over. Or almost everything. I think I might be missing the LED stuff, actually. Open. Because yeah, I copied over like the old files into a folder and then I was working on copying them over. Alright, let's pull up down here. Pick this. There we go. Okay, so roles.mk. I don't think I need anything in there now. Yeah. Oh, it looks like I did copy it over. Okay, maybe I just need to compile then. I added the RGB light setting. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't do this part. Okay, yeah, let's try compiling the Corona. Oh, sorry. I need to take this Corona. One of the things that I've been wanting to set up for my reading is to be able to use the LEDs to show which layer I'm on. Ooh, we got errors. On a scale of 1 to 5, how difficult would you rate it? So actually, it's not too bad, and I do have an example here actually. What is happening here? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to these errors. I don't know what's going on. Gotta go. Oh yeah, thanks for hanging out, Jembim. I hope you have a good time at work. So in my chrono.c file, so what you're looking for is actually called light layers. Let me pull up the documentation. And this was something I had to figure out, and it was like, the documentation is kind of confusing. So, let me pull this up. It's because basically there's like two main, like for the underglow for our RGB LEDs, there's two options that you usually work with. The first is Rgb Lighting, and this is the most common one that people use for underglow. So this is like if you have like typically the WS2812B or like those style of LEDs or RGB LEDs. If there's like a chain of them together, you would use Rgb Lighting. And if you want to basically control them and have all of them be the same, like have the same settings, this would be the option. Another option is called Rgb Matrix. So Rgb Matrix allows you to basically define like where on the PCB each of these LEDs exists, and then you can tap into individual LEDs. And they can be strung together like the way that you normally would, because like basically each LED has like an input and then an output, right? And they connect together. But the Rgb Matrix has like if you wanted like per key like reactive type of animations, this would be the one. Typically though, Rgb Lighting is the one most people use. And for the functionality you're talking about, you're going to want to use something called lighting layers. And I'm using this currently to basically detect like if the user has I'm using it as a way of using RGB LEDs for indicator lights. So they give you like an example here of like when like the caps lock layer is activated, then show the LEDs as red, and you can define like how many of the LEDs at a time, like since they're all connected in a row, you can define like which ones you want to be activated. So in this example, they're lighting 4 LEDs starting with LED number 6, and then same thing with this one, number 12, they're lighting 4 of them starting there. But you can also have it be activated not just for caps lock, but for like specific layers of the on your key map. So you basically create like an array of like each of the layers, and then you will like enable and disable them based on the state of your layer that you're on. So this one here where it says like layer state set user, they're basically saying that when you are on this layer, and they're calling their layers function and adjust, when you're on those layers, then use the lighting layer defined inside of this array, which would be like 3, 2, 1, whatever you name them, but it's just picking them out by the number they are in the array. So I have something similar like that in here where I'm defining 2 layers called caps lock layer and scroll lock layer, and each of those, like for the caps lock layer, it's gonna change to purple. If the scroll lock is activated, it'll change it to a teal cyan color. And then down here, I'm setting the update state. So basically, it's saying like if it's in this state where caps lock is being toggled, then you're going to choose the caps lock layer from like this array. And then same thing here with scroll lock. So it's the same concept. I'm just using it for indicator LEDs, but yeah, you could definitely do it for whichever layer you're on. Only 97k left. Yeah, see, I gotta stream more often this week so that you guys have examples of, or you guys can donate more points to the Bad at Business or Don't Know Business-a-thon. Yeah, it's definitely this is a very common like functionality that a lot of people will use. I've seen a lot of people that do like 40s and like split keyboards will use these types of lighting layers to help them know which layer they're on. So it's definitely possible. And feel free to ask questions in my Discord if you need help. Also, the QMK Discord is a great spot for resources. I'm always like lurking in there and googling and like searching for phrases and stuff that I'm like looking for. But yeah, so okay, let's see what's going on with. You have an issue. Okay, I have a feeling it's the lighting situation in my RGB light. Okay, here. Just joined your Discord. Things. Oh yeah, just let me know. There's a Cubes channel. There's also a PCB Weebs channel in there. So yeah, just let us know. Don't know what I did, but the compile finally works. Oh man, see, it's the kitten's energy. Just gave you good vibes. Yeah, Kitty Cat Cutie Babies is one of my favorite channels in my Discord. We got lots of cute cats, little babies. Okay, let's see if we can figure out these errors. Okay, let's see. It says please set an appropriate bootloader in your rules.mk file. Oh. Let's get rid of. Wait, I think it's in the info.json file now. Yeah, bootloader. Okay, let's get rid of this file and see what happens. Oh, I forgot. We're just gonna do the default key map. Okay. Keyboard, key map. Something weird's going on. Let me try reopening my MSys. Oh. Invalid keyboard value. Did I spell it wrong? I think it's there. Okay. Keyboard. Let me double check something's going on with my Git. Okay, victims, Chrono. Yeah, it's there. Invalid keyboard folder. No, that's the one. Okay, let me try typing it again. Maybe it'll. Huh. It's there though. What is going on? Oh, I wonder if this was. So earlier I was having issues where like, the folder wasn't like deleting appropriately. Man, I'll be real annoyed if I gotta do this again. Let me just. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Run a ls.la in there. Okay, let me try that. Lend me your skills. Okay, ls.la. Am I looking for? See if you see the directory. Okay, let me. Yeah, I'm seeing it here. Let me try to go into that folder. Is it this part? Cause yeah, I'm seeing it here. Yeah. Give me your computer skills, double day. What perm should be? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering. If I should. Cause yeah, it was weird because I was like deleting the folder and then it would say like you don't have permissions for that folder, but then when I went into like the like file explorer, the folder was gone, so I was like, okay, I guess we're good. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just make a new branch and like go off of that, but just batch geolocating 1052 ice cream locations? What? What does it mean? What kind of ice cream? Oh, also, apparently I forgot I have that, like, I think it's called Geo Scanner. Or what is that game that people play? Geo Game Twitch. Apparently I have the Prime subscription to it. I forgot. Oh, Geo Guesser. So if you guys want to play, let me know. I forgot that I had bought it, and it's only like a couple dollars, so I was like, not a big deal. I've never played it on stream, but I have the like account to do it. But wait, what is it available in? Yeah, let's try it. Let me see if I can figure out my login. Oh, sick! I saved it. Okay, let's see. Cause yeah, there's like a way to stream it, right? Play with friends. Competitive? Oh my gosh. You can play against the... Yeah, I think I can play against you. But I just need to figure out how to do it. Hold on, let me look at it. Get the map link. How do I do it? Is it this chat guesser? Can't buy, play, and stream with Twitch chat. Oh, did I download this? Oh, I did. Look at me, ambitious. Okay. So yeah, I do have it. Okay. Let me switch over to our gamer's screen. See if we can set that up. Is it working? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Hold on. I can figure this out. Cause would it have like audio on it or not? No, that's the wrong one. No audio? Okay, cool. Let me move this down. Happening. It's happening! There is, but it's not important. Okay, cool. Let me pull up chat. Which one should we do? How do I do this? Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I sign this in. Okay, so if you do... Does that work yet? Oh, okay, I need to change my, Here we go. Hold on. Let me set this up. Okay, now let's see if I do. Oh, hold on. I don't think that's right. Twitch setting. I think it's this one. Oh, it's still using the old one. Okay, so how do I... Do we just pick a random one? And we'll see if it works. Gonna do the daily challenge. Zooming allowed, panning allowed. Okay, let's see if this works. And then I'll update my stream information. Okay. So I think if you want to play... How do you know already? Oh, I don't know why it's still using the old one. The dashes on the side of the road? Oh. Well, I mean, this looks... I feel like we're looking at somewhere in this area. Let me move, yeah, I'm thinking it's like somewhere in Europe. There's horses. There's a car. Can you like move around, or are you just... Also, the red building might be something. Oh, you can move? Okay. That's the worst. Oh, they blocked out the license plate. They're too smart. Okay, my guess? Yeah, I would say probably... I don't know. Well, I guess they're on the right side of the road, so that's one thing. I don't know anything about this. Also, I think there's a way for you guys to play too, but I don't know how. If you click on that, does it let you like log in or something? Or does it let you like put a guest? I wanna say Sweden or something. Maybe like what? I didn't make. Oh, is it timed? Oh, it's timed. This is definitely Japan. Wait, it's some kind of like. Oh, you guessed? Did you win? Oh, it says streamer's disconnected. Okay, hold on. Let me check my. Okay, try. It still has yours, Tanya, on my thingy, and I updated the You know what? Let me Oh, it's Sweden. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can guess this one, and then I'll start a new one. Definitely Japan. It's just what city. And I can read some of this. Ishijima Bashi. That doesn't help us. Not cheating that I know languages. And actually it's only really giving you the city, like the what's it called, like the, not the city but like the district within the city. It doesn't have the address on here yet. Thank you for following, Fan. I only have a minute left to guess. Talking about the bike path. Oh, okay. Okay, my guess is it's gonna be this area. It's gotta pick now. I'm gonna pick like, that's too big of a river. I'm gonna pick like over here. I'm gonna just guess. Oh, 32 miles? That's not bad. Oh, so it was in Tokyo, okay. Where's the timer? Oh, the timer is like in the upper right corner. Let me exit out of this. And then, hold on. How do I get out of this? Leave the game. Let me try and get this working so we can all play together. Friendship. Okay, let me reopen the chat thing. No, it's still not working. Save. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then chat can help me defeat you. Okay, so is that the... So I would just use regular GeoGuessr then. Okay, let's start a new party. See if I can change my settings. I haven't played this in like a long time. Do we want it in meters or miles? Okay, yeah, let me set that up. It's so weird. It's called, it says the Fantastic Thursday Challenge. Okay, let me pull up the window. And then, do you want Battle Royale country? Okay. Let's do Battle Royale countries. Guess which country and not exact location? Okay. Which do you prefer? I feel like location is kind of fun. Country's easier? Okay, well let's start with that. And then let me pull up the window. Alright, make it bigger. There you go. Okay, if you want to play with us, here's a link. There's some maps that make it stupid easy, like require the country to be visible upon spawn. How long do you want the round to be? Like, I guess we'll start with a minute 30 and see how it goes. Let me see if I put in here. Okay. Let's do like 2 minute 30 seconds. I just pinged people in my Discord if they want to play. I'm messaging my brother. We should do like a game night and play some Puzzle Pines. I don't know if you ever play that, BA, but it's like, it hurts my brain, but I think you would like it. Yeah, it's like a monthly like puzzle game that they put up on the internet. In the before times, they would have like local meeting, and it's pretty fun. You have Texas Game Night Friday. Oh, cool. Yeah, this one's fun because you like there's like different kinds of puzzles. There was a Totoro one in April. Okay, yeah, we're playing Puzzle Paint. But yeah, I used to stream it on like Thursdays, but It was hard because sometimes people couldn't play, so then I'm like struggling by myself. Okay, it's just gonna be me and you showdown of the keyboard nerds. Let's do it. Ooh, this is pretty. These houses are really big. Okay. Let's do that over here. I have an idea. Enhance. Kinda cool seeing all these different buildings. Ooh, tray pop. I was thinking like maybe, I don't know. I was thinking maybe like somewhere in the Mediterranean. Mediterranean Express. Oh no. Oh, I got knocked out. Dang it. I'm not paying attention to the clock. Oh, it's Montenegro. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like Greece, but then... Wow. Oh, what happened? Do I have to do it every time? Hold on. If you want to join, here's the link. I don't know how to play this game, so we're trying. Hey, we got a kitten. Alright. This is why I mentioned that, man. Okay, let's try again. This is pretty fun. Ooh. Those lots of pretty flowers. These kind of like tiles remind me of like, I don't know, like Spain or something. And like the hills. I don't know anything about Europe, to be honest, but this gives me those vibes. Aw, doggy. I'm gonna guess somewhere in the Mediterranean again. UK. Maybe. It just seems kind of dry, like, and the type of plants seem like they're in more like hot weather. Like, I don't know if they got cactus in the UK. Okay, I'm gonna guess like Portugal. No! I'm wrong. How many guesses do you get? Oh! Yeah, Australia was a good idea too. Autoscola. Well, that text makes me think it's in Europe again. I'm in Spain without the P. Easy. Look, a person. Oh, where your people are from? Hold on. It's somewhere. It's wherever they have like Kalachki. Somewhere. I want to say this one. Maybe. Is that? You told me one time and I don't remember. I just know the food. Wait, did I get it? What is it? I don't even know. So my first guess is the Philippines. I don't know, I gotta look around some more. Oh no, it could be in South America. Oh, check, it was right! Hey, look at me! Okay, yeah, it's definitely a Spanish-speaking country. The big city. Oh no. I was concentrating too hard. Play again. Is it the same link as before? Oh yay, more people are gonna play! Okay, cool. Okay, let's get going. Ooh, we're under a bridge. Okay, looks nice. I think. I wonder what country it could be. Okay. Yeah, that one was kind of easy. Still seeing like even the roads are so different between countries. Like the color too of like the sky and everything is different. Oh, you're close, Trey-Pop. Definitely English speaking. Ooh. Hmm. They're on the right side of the road. I think it's French speaking, or I don't know. Seems to be like a mix. Oh, it didn't submit in time? Aw, lame. Hmm. It seems like it has some French roots, but I don't think it's French. I don't know. Pretty sure it's in Europe, but I got knocked out. Let's spectate. Ooh, this river is pretty. What's down here? What is all this? Bricks? Oh, Albania. Oh, look at that cute car. They drive on the left side of the road. There's not much around here. That plant. Oh, that's the UK. Hey, congrats, Emiko Suzuki 295. I know, right? They're super good. Ugh. Okay, let's play one more round. Hackers. It's definitely, if you don't win, it's definitely hackers. Okay. I think I know which one it is. Okay, I guess. Because it looks kind of like German. Like the way the signs are written. Thank you for following. Is there any other places that speak German? I'm gonna guess this one. Oh, I got it. Oh, you're so close, straight pop. Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty. It looks old. Looks like a museum or something. Oh, the museum. You in here? What the heck? I'm gonna guess. My guess is gonna be Italy, I think. Nope, wrong. Somewhere in Mediterranean, though. Toilet. No. See if we go out here, we can see other stuff. The buildings are so pretty. What is this? Is this dude eating something? Oh no, walkie-talkie. This has to be a really popular museum though, because they mapped all the like interior, you know, it's not just the street. I'm gonna guess this. Oh! That was my first instinct, but then I was like, am I getting tricked? Eating a walkie-talkie, right? Okay, this probably Japan. No. Dang it. You were the last VA, you were the winner. Yes. Congratulations. I hope you feel good that you're the winner. Alright, I think I'm done for the night because I gotta fold my clothes. I don't want to fold my clothes. And we should find somebody to raid. It was fun, yeah. I think maybe I'll try and set up like a game night this week. because I don't have any work this week, so I can just yes, yeah, because I'm thinking to do like Puzzle Pint would be fun, and then some other games. But yeah, let's find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who is on right now? You want a keyboard streamer? We want baby stream. 3D Cube's got some switches on pre-order. Yeah, so Davis just put out an announcement today. She has some of the U4, the black U4s, on pre-order. So if you want some of those, hit her up. Also DCS paperwork is on its way to. I think it's either she has it or it's shipped to her. I think she might have it in hand, so she's gonna start shipping that out soon. Oh, Rumi's streaming. Oh yeah, let's raid Rumi. She's playing some kind of typing game. Which kind of fits with what we were doing. Room in the... What should our raid message be? I never remember to do a raid message. We can say... New raid. Yeah, she for sure has extras. It's just how many is the question. So you can use that if you have my emotes, and if you don't, we got the heart version. Alright. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you again, Alex Sotos, for the raid. I'll be back streaming probably tomorrow in the daytime, just like games and stuff. But for keyboard stuff, probably next week I'll be building something. I'm gonna be starting a new job on Monday, so I'm trying to like figure out how I want to manage that. But I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.
But I would definitely cry if spilled milk.